Welcome, dear learners. I am Dr. Ashu Tomar. Will be starting today's lecture with process of communication or communication cycle. This topic is also known as elements of communication. So let us start with the process. First of all, we are having a sender, and sender is having an idea in his mind. Then after that, he shares, or in fact he encode the information in a form of a proper message, and that information, when the formal touch is being given to that particular information, then on the basis of the nature of the message we decide the medium or a channel, that which medium will be best for providing or sharing the information with the receiver. For example, we have to share a formal information in the organization, and that information is to be circulated to large number of people in the organization. Then in this situation the best medium is email, because written documentation is also there, and ultimately it will be able to provide many people at a time whatever information or the message which we are sharing with them. Then the message is received by the receiver. Now when receiver received the message, then after that he starts with the decoding process. Decoding process basically means he starts understanding the message which is being provided by the sender. After understanding, he send the feedback to the sender or to the speaker. Now this is basically where both the parties are playing an active role. That is, if sender is not getting the feedback or response from the receiver, then the communication process is incomplete. It is not completed till, as a sender, I will not be able to receive any feedback or any response from the side of the receiver. Now basically there are 5 types of elements in the communication process. First one is sender, next one is message, medium, receiver, feedback. Very short question can be asked on encoding, feedback. Now the next is code. A code, in a way, like for example, when we communicate, we use language. So whatever language which we are using, those are basically the codes. In a language, we have different symbols or vocabulary or alphabets which are structured in a meaningful way or in a systematic way, so that it will be easy for the receivers to understand. So alphabets or the symbols, they are being added together and a word came into existence, then a sentence, then a paragraph. So a code is basically these symbols which we use for the purpose of transmitting the information to another person. Now the next is content. Content is the message or the information which we are expressing or sending to another person, that is receiver. That information comprises of words, that comprises of the information sentence, which basically is in a form of a story or a website or a content. Basically that is a formal content or the information or a paragraph which will be transmitted to the receiver. So the meaning of code and content is clear, because basically these are very short questions which can be asked in the semester. Third one is stimulus. Now stimulus is basically a singular and its plural is stimuli. Its meaning is to electrify. Its meaning is basically it electrifies a response, like we have received some information and after that automatically a response came in our mind, and that came in a form of a feedback. So basically our stimulus, the process which is going on into the mind, it comes out as a response. So these 3 points are clear. Now the next. Okay, so comment for your doubts and queries. Notes के लिए Telegram channel join करें. The link is given in the description box. Thank you.